Chosen ones, this Saturday, God is speaking directly to your heart, and the message He's sending is too powerful to ignore. A divine revelation is unfolding, a moment crafted just for you, where the heavens are aligning to show you the path you were born to walk. This isn't a random day. It's a sacred appointment, a turning point where God's voice will cut through the noise of your life. You're not here by chance. Your soul has been called to listen, to see, to act. Something extraordinary is about to happen, and it starts this Saturday. Pause for a second. Feel that spark in your spirit. That's God nudging you, whispering that this moment is yours. Before we go deeper, hit that like button to amplify the energy of this message. And if you're ready to stand with thousands of chosen ones, subscribe to this channel to stay connected to the divine truths flowing through it. Now, type 777 inches the comments below. That number carries the power of divine completion, signaling to the universe that you're open to what God is revealing this Saturday. This Saturday isn't just another day on the calendar. It's a divine marker, a moment when the veil between you and God's purpose thins. You've been walking through trials, carrying burdens, maybe even questioning why life feels so heavy. But God sees you. He knows every step you've taken, every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered in the dark. This Saturday, He's ready to show you something that will shift your perspective forever. It's not just a sign, it's a clear, unmistakable message about who you are and where you're going. Picture this. You wake up Saturday morning, and there's a stillness in the air. Something feels different. Your heart beats a little faster, not from fear, but from anticipation. God is placing a vision in your mind, a feeling in your soul, a truth you can't shake. Maybe it's a conversation that changes everything, a sudden opportunity that appears out of nowhere, or a quiet moment where clarity washes over you like a wave. Whatever form it takes, God is speaking, and when He speaks, the world listens. Now, type 777 inches the comments again. Let the heavens know you're ready to receive what's coming. This Saturday, God isn't just giving you a hint, He's opening a door. You've been faithful, even when the path was unclear. You've held on through storms, trusting Him when nothing made sense. That faith has brought you to this moment. The Bible says in Habakkuk 2-3, "The vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come." This Saturday is your appointed time. Don't let it pass you by. You might be wondering, what does God want to show me? It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's a whisper, a sudden understanding of why you've faced certain challenges, or a glimpse of the purpose behind your pain. God's messages come in many forms. A kind word from a stranger, a dream that lingers when you wake, or a feeling that pulls you towards something new. This Saturday, pay attention. The smallest details could carry the greatest weight. Your job is to stay open, to listen, to trust that God's hand is guiding you. Let's talk about what it means to be a chosen one. You're not like everyone else. You've always felt it, a sense that you're meant for something bigger, something beyond the ordinary. That feeling isn't an accident. It's God's fingerprint on your soul. This Saturday, He's ready to reveal more of His plan. It might be a step toward financial freedom, a healing in your relationships, or a spark of inspiration that sets your life on a new course. Whatever it is, it's tailored to you, because you're His chosen one. Don't let doubt creep in. The enemy loves to cloud your vision, to make you question whether God is really speaking. But you're stronger than that. You've walked through fire and come out shining. This Saturday, silence the noise. Turn off the distractions. Spend a moment in prayer, in stillness, asking God to show you what He's prepared. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." In that stillness, you'll hear Him. You'll see the path He's lighting up for you. Type 777 inches, the comments, one more time. Let it be your declaration that you're ready to receive God's message. This Saturday, something is shifting. You're not just waiting for a miracle, you're stepping into one. God is aligning people, places, and opportunities to meet you exactly where you are. Think of Esther in the Bible. She didn't know why she was placed in the palace until the moment came to save her people. Your moment is coming this Saturday. Trust that God has positioned you for a purpose. Now, let's get practical. How do you prepare for what God is showing you? Start by opening your heart. Let go of the weight of yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's worries. God's message won't fit in a cluttered soul. Clear space for Him. Write down what you feel, what you dream, what you sense. This Saturday, keep your eyes open for signs. Maybe a verse that jumps out at you, a call from someone unexpected, or a sudden idea that feels like it came from nowhere. That's God speaking. You've been through too much to miss this. Every trial, every setback, every moment you thought you wouldn't make it, they've all been shaping you for this Saturday. God doesn't waste a single experience. He's been weaving your story, preparing you to receive what's next. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "All things work together for good to those who love God, who are called according to His purpose." You're called, you're chosen, and this Saturday you're about to see why. If this message is stirring your soul, hit that like button to spread this energy to others. And if you want to walk this journey with thousands of chosen ones, subscribe to this channel. Together, we're stepping into God's promises. This Saturday, don't rush through your day. Slow down, listen. God's voice is clear when you make room for it. You might feel a pull to call someone, to pray, to write, to act. Follow that pull. It's not random, it's divine. This Saturday, God is showing you a piece of your destiny. It's not the whole picture yet, but it's enough to move you forward. Think of Moses at the burning bush. He wasn't ready to lead a nation, but God gave him just enough a sign, a voice, a promise to take the next step. Your next step is coming this Saturday. It might look small, but small steps lead to big breakthroughs. Trust the process. Trust God's timing. You're not alone in this. Thousands of chosen ones are feeling this same stirring, this same call to pay attention. You're part of a movement, a wave of souls awakening to God's voice. This Saturday, you're stepping into alignment with His plan. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Show up for God, and He'll show up for you. Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find." This Saturday, seek Him. Ask for clarity. The answers are coming. Type 777 inches, the comments, one last time. Let it seal your commitment to hear God's voice this Saturday. You're not just watching a video, you're receiving a divine invitation. God is ready to show you something that will change how you see yourself, your purpose, your future. Don't ignore it. This Saturday, your heart will know what to do. Listen to it. This isn't about chasing a miracle. It's about recognizing the one that's already unfolding. God has been working behind the scenes, setting the stage for this moment. You've felt it, haven't you? Those quiet nudges, those moments when you knew something bigger was at play. This Saturday, those nudges become clear. They become a path. They become a promise. You're not waiting for God's plan, you're living it. Think about the story of Joseph, sold into slavery, thrown into prison, forgotten by those he helped. Yet, in one moment, God's voice broke through. A dream, a call, a promotion, and everything changed. Your Saturday could be that moment, not because it's dramatic, but because it's divine. God doesn't need fireworks to shift your life. He just needs your attention. Give it to Him this Saturday. You've been carrying a weight, chosen one. Maybe it's financial stress, a broken relationship, or a dream that feels out of reach. This Saturday, God is speaking to that weight. He's not promising to fix it all in one day, but He's giving you a glimpse of the freedom waiting for you. It's a seed of hope, a spark of direction. Plant it, nurture it, watch it grow. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength." Your strength is being renewed this Saturday. Don't let this moment slip away. The world is loud, full of distractions pulling you in every direction. But God's voice is louder if you choose to hear it. This Saturday, carve out time to be still. Pray, reflect, listen. The message might come in a quiet thought, a sudden connection, or a feeling you can't explain. Trust it. God's messages don't always shout. They resonate. They settle into your soul and stay there. You're standing at a crossroads, chosen one. This Saturday isn't just a day, it's a divine opportunity. God is showing you something that will move you closer to the life He designed for you. It's not about having all the answers. It's about being open to the ones He's giving. You've been faithful in the small things, and now He's trusting you with more. Luke 16:10 says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." This Saturday, trust Him with your attention. Your life is a testimony, chosen one. Every step you've taken, every battle you've fought, every moment you've chosen faith over fear, it's all led to this. This Saturday, God is adding a new chapter to your story. It's not the end, but it's a beginning of clarity, of purpose, of breakthrough. Don't ignore what He's trying to show you. Your heart is ready. Your soul is listening. This Saturday, step into what God has for you. The beauty of this moment is that it's personal. God's message to you this Saturday won't look like anyone else's. It's crafted for your journey, your struggles, your dreams. Maybe it's a confirmation to keep going, a nudge to let go of something holding you back, or a vision of what's possible. Whatever it is, it's yours. Claim it. Psalm 139:16 says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book." This Saturday is written in His book for you. You've been through seasons of waiting, chosen one. Seasons where you wondered if God heard you, if your prayers mattered. This Saturday, He's answering, not with the whole map, but with a step, a light, a truth. You don't need to see the entire road to trust the one who made it. This Saturday, take the step He shows you. It's leading you somewhere beautiful, somewhere only God could design. The world might tell you to keep moving, to stay busy, to ignore the quiet moments, but God works in the stillness. This Saturday, don't rush. Don't fill every second with noise. Let God's voice find you. It might be in the sunrise, in a song, in a stranger's smile. It might be in the silence of your own heart. Wherever it is, it's real. It's God, and it's for you. This Saturday, you're not just waking up to another day, you're waking up to a divine encounter. God is ready to show you something that will light up your path. You've been chosen for this moment, not because you're perfect, but because you're His. Your faith, your resilience, your heart, they've carried you here. Now, Let God carry you forward. This Saturday, don't ignore what He's trying to show you. You're stronger than you know, chosen one. The trials you've faced haven't broken you, they've built you. This Saturday, God is reminding you of that strength. He's showing you a glimpse of the power He's placed inside you. It's not about what you can do on your own, it's about what He's doing through you. Ephesians 3:20 says, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine." This Saturday, imagine more, expect more. God is delivering. Every moment of your life has been leading to this. The struggles, the victories, the questions, they've all been preparing you for what God is revealing this Saturday. You're not here by accident. You're not watching this by chance. Your soul is ready for what's coming. Open your heart, open your eyes. This Saturday, God's message is clear, and it's for you. Don't ignore it. Step into it. Your breakthrough is waiting. This Saturday, chosen one, God is pulling back the curtain on your purpose. It's not just a fleeting moment, it's a divine unveiling of why you've been through what you've endured. Every struggle, every moment of doubt, every time you felt alone, it's all been part of a greater design. God is about to show you how those pieces fit together. This Saturday, expect a spark of understanding, a clarity that ties your past to your future. It's like finding the missing page in a book you've been writing your whole life. You've carried questions, haven't you? Questions about why certain doors closed, why certain dreams faded, why certain people walked away. This Saturday, God is speaking to those questions, not with a full explanation, but with a glimpse of His plan. It's as if He's handing you a single thread from the tapestry of your life, showing you how it weaves into the bigger picture. Trust that thread. Hold it close. It's a piece of the masterpiece He's creating through you. Think of David, standing before Goliath. He didn't have all the answers when he picked up those stones, but he had faith. He had a moment where God's voice was louder than the giant in front of him. This Saturday, you're facing your own giants. Maybe fear, maybe uncertainty, maybe a dream that feels too big. God's voice is rising above them. Listen for it. It might come as a quiet assurance, a sudden courage, or a door swinging open. Whatever it is, it's your stone to sling. This isn't about forcing things to happen. You don't need to chase God's plan. He's bringing it to you. This Saturday, your role is to be present, to notice, to trust. The world will try to pull you away with its demands, its noise, its chaos. But God's message thrives in the quiet. Find a moment to breathe, to pray, to ask, "What are you showing me today?" That simple question opens the heavens. It invites God to speak directly to your soul. You're not just a bystander in this moment, chosen one. You're a participant in a divine exchange. God is offering you insight, and in return, He asks for your faith. Not blind faith, but the kind that's been forged through every trial you've overcome. This Saturday, He's reminding you that your story isn't random, it's intentional. Every chapter, every scar, every victory, it's all leading to this moment where He reveals the next step. Imagine a river flowing steadily toward its destination. You're not the one pushing it forward, God is. This Saturday, you're standing at a bend in that river, where the current shifts and the view changes. Something new is coming into focus. It might be a decision you need to make, a relationship you need to mend, or a dream you need to reclaim. Whatever it is, God is guiding the flow. Trust the current. It's carrying you exactly where you need to be. You've been faithful in the waiting, chosen one. Even when it felt like nothing was happening, you kept going. You kept believing. This Saturday, God is honoring that faith. He's not just giving you a sign, He's giving you a direction. It's like a compass needle suddenly pointing true north. You'll feel it in your spirit, a pull towards something that aligns with His purpose for you. Don't second guess it. That pull is His voice. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your identity. You're not defined by your mistakes, your fears, or what others think of you. You're defined by His call on your life. He's reminding you who you are, a chosen one, set apart for a purpose that's bigger than you can see. This Saturday, you might catch a glimpse of that identity in a new way. Maybe it's through a kind word, a sudden realization, or a moment of courage you didn't know you had. Embrace it. It's God showing you His reflection in you. The enemy will try to distract you this Saturday. Doubt, busyness, fear, they're all tools to pull you away from God's voice. But you're stronger than that. You've faced those tactics before and come out standing. This Saturday, stand firm. Put on the armor of God, as Ephesians 6:11 says, so you can stand against the devil's schemes. Your strength isn't in fighting harder, it's in listening deeper. God's voice is your shield. You've been through seasons where you felt stuck, haven't you? Moments where life seemed to stall, where progress felt impossible. This Saturday, God is breaking that cycle. He's showing you a way forward, a crack in the wall you thought was unbreakable. It might be a small step, a conversation, an idea, a choice, but it's a step that leads to freedom. Trust it. God doesn't show you a path unless He's already cleared the way. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your heart's desires. Those dreams you've held on to, the ones you've buried under doubt or practicality. He sees them. He knows them. This Saturday, He might stir one of those dreams back to life. Not with a full plan, but with a nudge, a reminder that what He placed in your heart wasn't a mistake. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." This Saturday, delight in Him. Let Him reignite what's been dimmed. You're part of something bigger, chosen one. This Saturday, you're not just receiving a message for yourself. You're stepping into a collective awakening. Thousands of others are feeling this same call, this same stirring. God is moving across hearts, aligning His chosen ones for a purpose that stretches beyond the individual. Your breakthrough this Saturday isn't just yours, it's a spark that lights up the world around you. Be ready to shine. This isn't about perfection. You don't need to have it all together to hear God's voice. You just need to be willing. This Saturday, bring your doubts, your fears, your hopes. Lay them before Him. He's not looking for a flawless heart, He's looking for an open one. When you open your heart, you create space for His message to take root. And when it does, it will grow into something unstoppable. Think of the woman at the well in John 4. She didn't expect a divine encounter that day. She was just going about her routine, carrying her burdens, her shame. But Jesus met her there, spoke to her heart, and changed her life forever. This Saturday, God is meeting you in your routine. In the ordinary moments of your day, He's bringing something extraordinary. Don't miss it. Stay alert. His voice is closer than you think. You've been carrying a vision, chosen one. Maybe it's a dream you've held since childhood, or a calling you've felt but never fully understood. This Saturday, God is breathing life into that vision. He's showing you a piece of it, a glimpse of what's possible when you trust Him. It's not about having all the answers, it's about taking the next step. This Saturday, that step will become clear. Trust it. God's visions never fail. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your resilience. You've been knocked down, but you've always gotten up. You've faced darkness, but you've never let it define you. That strength is God's gift to you, and this Saturday, He's reminding you of it. He's showing you that every battle you've fought has made you stronger, wiser, ready for what's next. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." This Saturday, feel His presence. It's your anchor. You're not alone in this journey. God is with you, and so are countless others who are walking this path. This Saturday, you're part of a divine movement, a wave of chosen ones stepping into their purpose. When you hear God's voice, when you see His sign, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the world around you. Your faith, your courage, your openness, they ripple outward, touching lives you may never see. This Saturday, God is showing you that your story matters. Every choice you make, every step you take, every moment you choose to listen, it's building something eternal. You're not just living for today, you're building a legacy of faith, of hope, of purpose. This Saturday, God is inviting you to see that legacy, to understand the impact you're meant to have. Don't ignore it. It's bigger than you know. You've been through moments where you felt unseen, unheard, forgotten, but God has never taken His eyes off you. This Saturday, He's reminding you of that. He's showing you that every moment of your life has been seen, every prayer has been heard, every dream has been known. His message this Saturday is personal, intimate, crafted just for you. Open your heart to it. Let it sink in. You are never alone. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your courage. It takes bravery to listen, to act, to trust when the world tells you to doubt. But you've been brave before, and you'll be brave again. This Saturday, He's giving you a moment to step into that courage, to say yes to His call, to move forward even when the path isn't fully clear. Joshua 1:9 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you." This Saturday, be courageous. He's with you. Your life is a canvas, chosen one, and God is the artist. This Saturday, He's adding a new stroke, a new color, a new layer to your story. It might be a moment of healing, a spark of inspiration, or a door you didn't expect to open. Whatever it is, it's part of His masterpiece. Trust the artist, trust the process. This Saturday, you're about to see His hand at work in a way that will leave you in awe. You've been faithful in the small moments, chosen one. The quiet prayers, the steady steps, the trust you held onto when everything seemed uncertain. This Saturday, God is rewarding that faithfulness. He's showing you that no moment of faith is wasted. Every seed you've planted, every act of trust, every choice to keep going, it's all bearing fruit. This Saturday, you'll see the first signs of that harvest. Don't miss it. This isn't about chasing signs or forcing miracles. It's about recognizing what's already there. God's voice is always speaking, but this Saturday, it's louder, clearer, closer. You don't need to strive for it, you just need to receive it. Open your hands, your heart, your spirit. Let God's message find you. It might be a whisper, a feeling, a moment of clarity, but it's real. It's His, and it's yours. You're standing on holy ground this Saturday, chosen one. Not because the day is special, but because God is meeting you in it. He's showing you something that will shift your perspective, strengthen your faith, and light up your path. You've been chosen for this moment, not by chance, but by divine design. Listen, trust, act. This Saturday, God's voice is calling, and it's calling you. This Saturday, chosen one, God is rewriting the rules of your reality. You've been living within limits, some set by others, some by your own doubts. But He's about to show you that His plans for you break every boundary. This isn't about small adjustments. It's about a seismic shift in how you see what's possible. Expect a moment this Saturday where the impossible starts to feel within reach, where God's voice whispers that your life is bigger than the box you've been placed in. You've felt the weight of expectations, haven't you? The world's, your own, maybe even the ones you thought God had for you. But this Saturday, He's speaking to that weight. He's showing you that His expectations are not chains, they're wings. A moment is coming where you'll feel a release, a freedom to step into who you were always meant to be. It might be a sudden clarity, a conversation that shifts your perspective, or a quiet assurance that you're enough. Whatever it is, it's God lifting you higher. Think of Peter walking on water. For a moment, he defied gravity, stepped out of the boat, and did what no one thought possible. This Saturday, God is calling you out of your boat, not to sink, but to walk. He's showing you a step that defies logic, a choice that feels risky but right. Matthew 14:29 says, "Come," and Peter walked. This Saturday, God is saying, "Come" to you. Trust the water beneath your feet. It's His hand holding you up. You don't need to have it all figured out. That's not your job. This Saturday, God is asking for your willingness, not your perfection. He's showing you a glimpse of what's ahead, a project, a relationship, a dream that aligns with His purpose. It's not about knowing every detail. It's about trusting the one who does. When you feel that nudge, that spark, that moment of, "This is it," don't hesitate. It's God pointing you toward your next chapter. You've been carrying a light, chosen one, even when the world tried to dim it. This Saturday, God is turning up the brightness. He's showing you how your presence changes things, how your words, your actions, your faith ripple outward. You might see it in a small way, a smile returned, a kind word received, a door opened. But those small moments are evidence of a bigger truth. You're a beacon of His light, and this Saturday, He's reminding you to shine. The enemy will try to make you doubt this moment. He'll whisper that it's just another day, that nothing special is coming. But you know better. You've seen God move before, in ways that defied explanation. This Saturday, He's moving again. Stand firm. Ephesians 6:13 says, "Put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground." This Saturday, your ground is holy. Hold it with faith. You've been through seasons of planting, chosen one, times when you sowed in faith, not knowing if you'd see the harvest. This Saturday, God is showing you the first green shoots. It might be a financial breakthrough, a restored connection, or a new sense of purpose. It's not the full harvest yet, but it's a sign that your faithfulness has not been wasted. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest." This Saturday, the proper time is near. Your story is unique, chosen one. No one else carries your exact journey, your exact calling. This Saturday, God is speaking to that uniqueness. He's showing you why your path looks different, why you've faced challenges others haven't. It's because your purpose is one of a kind. Expect a moment where you see yourself through His eyes, not as the world sees you, but as He does. It's a moment that will ground you, lift you, and propel you forward. You've been running a race, haven't you? A race against time, against doubt, against obstacles. This Saturday, God is showing you that you're not running alone. He's been with you every step, pacing you, strengthening you. He's about to reveal a new stretch of the track, a place where the path feels clearer, where your steps feel lighter. Hebrews 12:1 says, "Run with perseverance the race marked out for you." This Saturday, see the markers He's placed for you. You're not just surviving, chosen one, you're thriving. Even when life felt heavy, you kept going. This Saturday, God is celebrating that resilience. He's showing you a moment of victory, a glimpse of what it means to live in His abundance. It might be a financial shift, a healed heart, or a spark of joy you haven't felt in years. Whatever it is, it's a taste of the life He's designed for you. A life where you don't just get by, you overflow. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your relationships. You've carried connections that weighed you down and others that lifted you up. He's showing you which ones to hold close and which ones to release. It might come as a conversation, a realization, or a moment of peace about letting go. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise." This Saturday, God is guiding you toward the wise, the ones who see your light and honor it. You've been searching for answers, chosen one. Maybe you've asked God for signs, for clarity, for direction. This Saturday, He's responding, not with a roadmap, but with a compass. A moment is coming where you'll feel His guidance, clear and true. It might be a thought that won't leave you, a door that opens unexpectedly, or a peace that settles over you. Trust it. God's answers don't always look like you expect, but they always lead you home. You're a warrior, chosen one, even if you don't always feel like one. This Saturday, God is reminding you of your strength. He's showing you a moment where you stand taller, speak bolder, love deeper. It's not about fighting battles with swords, it's about fighting with faith. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." This Saturday, claim that power. It's yours. You've been holding on to dreams that feel too big, too far, too impossible. This Saturday, God is breathing life into those dreams. He's showing you that what feels out of reach is closer than you think. Expect a spark, a moment where a dream feels possible again. It might be an idea, an opportunity, or a connection that aligns with what you've carried in your heart. Psalm 126:5 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." This Saturday, your songs are starting. The world is full of noise, chosen one, but God's voice cuts through it all. This Saturday, He's speaking above the chaos, calling you to focus on what matters. You might feel it in a moment of clarity, a sudden understanding of what to prioritize. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what's His. John 10:27 says, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." This Saturday, follow His voice. It's leading you to peace. You've been carrying burdens that aren't yours to carry. This Saturday, God is showing you what to lay down. He's reminding you that His yoke is easy, His burden is light. Matthew 11:30. Expect a moment where you feel lighter, where a weight you've held for too long begins to lift. It might be forgiveness, a decision to let go, or a truth that sets you free. Whatever it is, it's God making room for His blessings. You're a light in the darkness, chosen one. Even when you felt unseen, your faith has been a beacon. This Saturday, God is showing you how your light matters. You might see it in a small act, a kind word, a helping hand, a moment where you make a difference. But those small acts are part of a bigger purpose. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others." This Saturday, your light is shining brighter than you know. You've been walking a path that's felt lonely at times. This Saturday, God is reminding you that you're never alone. He's showing you His presence in a way that feels real, tangible, close. It might be a memory that comforts you, a stranger who speaks to your soul, or a moment of peace that wraps around you. Psalm 23:4 says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." This Saturday, feel Him near. Your heart is a garden, chosen one, and God is the gardener. This Saturday, He's tending to it, pulling weeds, planting seeds, watering what's ready to grow. Expect a moment where you feel His care, where your heart feels softer, stronger, more alive. It might be a healing, a renewed hope, or a dream that takes root. Trust His hands. He's shaping your heart for something beautiful. You've been faithful in the unseen moments, chosen one. The prayers no one heard, the steps no one saw, the faith no one noticed. This Saturday, God is bringing those moments into the light. He's showing you that nothing you've done for Him has been wasted. Expect a glimpse of His reward, a moment where you see the fruit of your faithfulness. 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, "Your labor in the Lord is not in vain." This Saturday, you'll see why. You're not just living a life, you're building a legacy. This Saturday, God is showing you the impact you're meant to have. It might be a vision of what's possible, a connection that sparks change, or a step towards something eternal. Your life is bigger than you know, chosen one. Every choice you make this Saturday, every moment you listen to His voice, is shaping that legacy. Trust it. God's plans for you are vast. This Saturday, God is also speaking to your peace. In a world that thrives on chaos, He's offering you a stillness that can't be shaken. Expect a moment where you feel grounded, where the noise fades and His presence takes over. It might be a quiet hour, a kind gesture, or a truth that settles in your soul. John 16:33 says, "In me you may have peace." This Saturday, claim that peace. It's yours. You've been carrying a fire, chosen one, a passion, a purpose, a calling. This Saturday, God is fanning that flame. He's showing you a moment where your fire burns brighter, where your purpose feels clearer. It might be a step toward a dream, a word of encouragement, or a chance to act on what's in your heart. Don't hold back. Let that fire blaze. God's voice is the wind that keeps it alive. You're not just a person, you're a promise. A promise God made to the world when He created you. This Saturday, He's reminding you of that promise. He's showing you a piece of your purpose, a glimpse of why you're here. It might be a moment of clarity, a connection that feels divine, or a step that feels right. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." This Saturday, see His plans unfolding. You've been through valleys, chosen one, but you've never stayed there. This Saturday, God is showing you the mountaintop. Not the whole view, but a glimpse of what's waiting. Expect a moment where you feel lifted, where the climb feels worth it. It might be a breakthrough, a kind word, or a truth that sets you free. Isaiah 40:4 says, "Every valley shall be raised up." This Saturday, your valley is rising. Your faith is a foundation, chosen one. It's held you steady through storms. This Saturday, God is building on that foundation. He's showing you a moment where your faith grows stronger, where His voice becomes clearer. It might be a test you pass, a truth you embrace, or a step you take in trust. 1 Peter 5:10 says, "The God of all grace will Himself restore you and make you strong." This Saturday, feel His restoration. It's happening now. This Saturday, chosen one, God is unlocking a hidden strength within you. You've always had it, buried deep, forged through every trial you've faced. But this moment is different. He's showing you how to wield it. Expect a spark, a moment where you feel unstoppable, where his power flows through you like a river breaking through a dam. It might be a decision you make, a bold step you take, or a truth that settles in your bones. This Saturday, God is revealing the warrior He's shaped you to be. You've walked through moments where you felt small, insignificant, overlooked, but God sees you differently. This Saturday, He's showing you His perspective, how He's always seen you as mighty, chosen, set apart. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about recognizing who you've been all along. A moment is coming where you'll feel His affirmation, like a hand on your shoulder, reminding you that you're built for greatness. Trust that moment. It's His voice calling you to rise. Think of Gideon in Judges 6. He was hiding, doubting his worth, when God called him a mighty warrior. This Saturday, God is speaking that same truth over you. You might feel unworthy, but He sees your potential. Expect a sign, a conversation, a feeling, a chance to act that confirms you're stronger than you know. Gideon didn't see it at first, but he stepped forward. This Saturday, take that step. God's calling you to lead, to fight, to win. You don't need to force this moment. God's voice doesn't need your effort to be heard. It needs your openness. This Saturday, create space for Him. Turn down the noise of the world, even for a few minutes. Pray, listen, watch. His message might come in a fleeting thought, a kind gesture, or a sudden clarity that cuts through your doubts. It's not about chasing signs, it's about receiving them. This Saturday, your heart is the altar where His voice will rest. You've been carrying a vision, chosen one, even if it's been blurred by life's demands. This Saturday, God is sharpening that vision. He's showing you a piece of what He's placed in your soul, a dream, a purpose, a calling that's uniquely yours. It might be a memory that resurfaces, an idea that sparks, or a connection that feels like destiny. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." This Saturday, your vision is coming into focus. Embrace it. The world will try to pull you away from this moment. Distractions will pile up doubts, tasks, fears. But you're not new to this fight. You've pushed through before, and you'll do it again. This Saturday, God is giving you a shield of focus. He's showing you how to tune out the chaos and tune into His voice. Ephesians 5:15 says, "Be very careful then, how you live, not as unwise but as wise." This Saturday, choose wisdom, choose His voice over the noise. You've been sowing seeds of faith, chosen one, even when the ground felt hard. This Saturday, God is showing you the first signs of growth. It might be a small breakthrough, a financial shift, a healed conversation, a step toward your goal. It's not the full harvest, but it's proof that your seeds weren't wasted. Mark 4:8 says, "Still other seed fell on good soil. It came up, grew, and produced a crop." This Saturday, your soil is ready. Watch for the growth. Your life is a story, and God is the author. This Saturday, He's turning the page to a new chapter. Expect a moment where you feel the shift, where the old falls away, and the new begins to take shape. It might be a decision you make, a truth you accept, or a door that opens. Whatever it is, it's God moving the plot forward. Psalm 139:16 says, "All the days ordained for me were written in your book." This Saturday, a new page is being written. You've been through seasons of silence, where God's voice felt distant, But silence isn't absence, it's preparation. This Saturday, he's breaking the silence. His voice is coming through, clear and strong, reminding you that he's been with you all along. Expect a moment where you feel his presence, a warmth, a peace, a certainty that you're not alone. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" This Saturday, hear that voice. You're a vessel, chosen one, carrying God's light in a world that's often dark. This Saturday, he's showing you how that light transforms. It might be a moment where you inspire someone, where your words heal, or where your presence shifts the atmosphere. You don't have to try. It's who you are. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world." This Saturday, your light will shine in a way that others can't ignore. You've been holding on to hope, even when it felt fragile. This Saturday, God is strengthening that hope. He's showing you a reason to keep believing, a glimpse of what's possible when you trust him. It might be a small victory, a kind word, or a dream that feels alive again. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him." This Saturday, feel that joy, feel that peace. Your heart has been a battlefield, chosen one. You've fought doubts, fears, and wounds that others can't see. This Saturday, God is bringing healing to that battlefield. He's showing you a moment of restoration, a truth that mends, a peace that soothes, a strength that rebuilds. It might come through a prayer, a memory, or a quiet moment of grace. Psalm 147:3 says, "He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds." This Saturday, let him bind yours. You're not just walking through life, you're walking through a divine plan. This Saturday, God is revealing a piece of that plan. It's not the whole picture, but it's enough to guide your next step. Expect a moment where things make sense, a connection, an opportunity, a feeling that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Jeremiah 33:3 says, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things." This Saturday, call to him. He's answering. You've been carrying a burden of comparison, haven't you? Measuring yourself against others, wondering if you're enough. This Saturday, God is showing you your worth. He's reminding you that your journey is yours alone, designed by his hand. Expect a moment where you feel seen, valued, chosen. It might be a kind word, a sudden confidence, or a truth that settles in your soul. 1 Peter 2:9 says, "You are a chosen people, a royal priesthood." This Saturday, own that royalty. You've been running on faith, chosen one, even when the tank felt low. This Saturday, God is refilling you. He's showing you a moment of renewal, a burst of energy, a spark of joy, a strength you didn't know you had. It might come through rest, a conversation, or a quiet moment of gratitude. Isaiah 40:29 says, "He gives strength to the weary." This Saturday, feel that strength. It's his gift to you. Your life is a testimony, chosen one. Every step you've taken, every battle you've won, it's all telling a story of God's faithfulness. This Saturday, he's adding to that story. Expect a moment where you see his hand at work, a breakthrough, a connection, a truth that shines. It's not just for you, it's for others to see his glory through you. 1 Chronicles 16:24 says, "Declare his glory among the nations." This Saturday, your life is declaring it. You've been waiting for a sign, haven't you? A confirmation that you're on the right path. This Saturday, God is delivering that sign. It might be subtle, a word, a feeling, a moment that feels right. Or it might be bold, a door, an opportunity, a shift you can't ignore. Whatever it is, it's His way of saying, keep going, I'm with you. Psalm 86:17 says, give me a sign of your goodness. This Saturday, that sign is coming. You're a bridge, chosen one, connecting the seen and the unseen, the earthly and the divine. This Saturday, God is showing you your role as that bridge. Expect a moment where you feel His power flowing through you, where your words, your actions, your presence carry His light. It might be a conversation that heals, a choice that inspires, or a moment where you feel His Spirit. 2 Corinthians 5:20 says, we are ambassadors for Christ. This Saturday, you're His ambassador. You've been through seasons of pruning, where God cut away what no longer served you. This Saturday, He's showing you the growth that comes after. Expect a moment where you see the fruit of His work, a new strength, a new opportunity, a new peace. It's not the end of the process, but it's a sign that you're blooming. John 15:2 says, every branch that does bear fruit He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. This Saturday, see your fruit. You're not just a dreamer, chosen one. You're a doer. This Saturday, God is calling you to act. He's showing you a step, a choice, a move that aligns with His purpose. It might feel small, but it's significant. It might feel risky, but it's right. James 2:17 says, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. This Saturday, let your faith come alive. Take the step He's showing you. You've been carrying a promise. Chosen one, a whisper from God that's kept you going. This Saturday, He's reminding you of that promise. Expect a moment where it feels closer, more real, more possible. It might be a confirmation, a connection, or a spark of hope that reignites. Numbers 23:19 says, God is not human that He should lie. This Saturday, trust His promise. It's as real as you are. Your heart is a compass, chosen one, and God is the North Star. This Saturday, He's guiding you true. Expect a moment where your heart aligns with His will, where you feel a pull, a certainty, a direction. It might be a decision you make, a truth you embrace, or a path that opens. Psalm 32:8 says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. This Saturday, let Him lead. Your compass is pointing home.